Hi, we are the sexual assault counselors here at Domestic Violence Intervention Services. I am Angie Douglas.
And my name's Kayla Phillips.
For National Veterans and Military Families Month, we're going to talk a little bit about male sexual assault, in particular, the male rape myths that are prevalent and often keep male survivors from getting help. Rape myths are false beliefs that are widely accepted. They contribute to the justification and normalization of sexual violence and shift the focus to the behavior of the victim rather than focusing on the harm done by the perpetrator. Rape myths affect who is considered a credible victim and shapes the definition of what is and is not sexual violence. And now I'd like to share 8 common male rape myths. Number 1, men cannot be raped. Number 2, real men can defend themselves against rape. 3, women who rape men are sexually frustrated. 4, only gay men are victims and or perpetrators of rape. 5, men are not affected by rape or not as much as women. 6, a woman cannot sexually assault a man. 7, male rape only happens in prisons. And number 8, if a victim physically responds to an assault, he must have wanted it. All of these myths are blatantly false. These myths deny basic neurobiology and physiology of humans, both male and female, and deny that sexual violence is solely about power and control, which it certainly is.
So there are many more than just those 8, unfortunately. So if you're interested in diving a little bit more into this topic, we would recommend the research done by Scott Walfield, published in the Journal of Interpersonal Violence in 2018. That's where we got some of these rape myths. Okay, so 24% of males experience some form of sexual violence in their lifetime. That is 1 in 4. Studies have shown that the majority of male survivors of sexual assault do not report the incident or take significantly longer than female survivors to disclose what happened or seek medical attention or mental health services. It's also worth noting that the mental health consequences of rape are just as severe in male survivors as they are in female survivors, and even some studies suggest that consequences can be, psychological consequences can even be worse in male survivors. Some studies recommend that or suggest that in some cases. Given these myths that permeate our culture, it's understandable that men feel unable to report or get counseling. At DVIS, our counseling services are free of charge and confidential. If you're 18 years or older, you will be in charge of whether a report is made or who knows about the assault. You will be in charge of that. If you have questions about counseling or your particular circumstance or need safety planning, you can call the DVIS 24/7 crisis line. That number is 918-743-5763. And that will be confidential. That will be a confidential phone call. Our counseling office is in the North Tulsa on the corner of North Harvard and Apache. We are also currently offering virtual counseling appointments. And once again, that crisis line phone number is 918-743-5763. Please reach out if you have any questions or if you would like to speak to a trauma-informed staff member or you would like to try counseling.